Hazy sun and clouds, warmer with spotty storms on Wednesday, mainly south of Interstate 40. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see from the Ultimate Doppler Radar, we have a dry scan. The Ultimate Doppler Radar presented by Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, East Tennessee's #1 tire shop and auto repair. Since 1953, they've been doing this for 70 years and have 5 convenient locations to serve you if you need an oil change, tires rotated, or maybe a whole new set of tires. Most of the nasty storms today have been well to the south, parts of like Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, and even down toward Georgia and northern Florida. They have severe thunderstorm watches in effect till 9 o'clock central, right around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But there are also other counties included. High temperature today hit 77. I was expecting 78. I did change it up a degree, but it was 78 in Oak Ridge. So we were kind of in that ballpark today. Sun goes down at 8:53. We have these long days in June, so enjoy them. Peak wind gust today was 25 miles per hour. High temperature hit 78 in Oak Ridge, 79 in Athens, 79 in Sevierville, and 76 in Morristown, about 73 in Oneida, and 71 in Crossville, which is where I was today. I had some beautiful pictures. I hope you'll check them out. Hit 79 today in Nashville, 79 in Chattanooga, and 74 in Johnson City, just to give you a sample. And we've seen a lot of sunshine today. There was a few passing clouds, like you see here, but basically look for a mostly clear sky this evening, and then a few extra clouds may gather first thing tomorrow morning. You can see they're kind of streaming in from Paducah, Nashville, and with the setting sun, at least at a lower angle, some of the clarity from this image starts to fade in the last few frames, but we still have, I think, a pretty nice night tonight. Hazy sun, spotty storms mainly south tomorrow. And tomorrow is Flag Day. Spotty storms, that should be an S for Thursday. And hazy, very warm on Friday. That's my expectation. Interesting to note, where it rains, it can pour. Because I mentioned in my blog this evening that if you're under those areas from Maryville back toward Athens, Tellico Plains, Madisonville, Southern Valley especially, you may be under the marginal, isolated, severe storm risk. I mean, it's possible. It's not all that likely, but the nastiest of storms shall be in yellow and orange, especially orange, where it could be numerous. Numerous severe thunderstorms tomorrow between, say, Jackson, Mississippi, Montgomery, Alabama, and maybe toward Dothan. Just to give you a few areas in central Georgia as well. But if you go further north, it could be scattered severe in Atlanta. So if you're traveling down toward Chattanooga, Atlanta, you're kind of moving into the throes of what was the nasty weather for us on Sunday, has now found a new home down to the south. But Etowah, Madisonville, and just southwest of Maryville, chance for some isolated severe storms based on the analysis of our friends at the Storm Prediction Center. And there's a risk for tornadoes further south. It's not in Etowah or Madisonville, but it's about a 5% chance in Brown, 2% chance in Green. It's a different legend, but this includes a 2% chance for tornadoes in Atlanta and Macon tomorrow, about 5% chance, as I mentioned, in Montgomery. Heading into Thursday, we've got an isolated opportunity for some severe, isolated chance for some thunderstorms. Nothing severe expected on Thursday, but there could be a few of those isolated strong storms and severe in Omaha, in Wichita, and just west of Kansas City, and also level 1 marginal risk for Tallahassee, Jacksonville, as well as places like Mobile, Alabama, for the day on Thursday. For us, it's just a light shade of green, which means we have the risk for a thunderstorm in general. But the futurecast, again, try to highlight this is mainly south of Interstate 40. Surely, though, a lot of the energy is going to be stopping short of that imaginary boundary, right? The weather doesn't know where the interstate is, but that's pretty much where it's setting up right now. Most of it's going to be south of Interstate 40, so if you're in Jellicoe, probably going to be pretty dry all day. If you're in Oneida, probably won't see a drop. But if you're in Morristown, I'd say keep an eye on it. Could still squeeze north, but I think most of it's going to be bound toward the Southern Valley, like you can see dancing here by 5 o'clock Wednesday. By Thursday, anyone's fair game. Anyone's fair game for a little hiccup shower. You can say that at 6:15. Can we get in Knoxville? Yep, okay. Maybe a spot of rain on Thursday, but not much more than that, as this front begins to drop down from Kentucky, and we start to heat things up by the time we head into Friday. So here's the Valley Planner overnight. Next 12 hours, upper 50s by morning. The average low or normal low is 65 this time of year, so we're going to be about 6 degrees below the average for the overnight period. Here's your forecast tonight, 59, mostly clear, to some scattered clouds. Winds about 3 to 8 miles per hour as the sun goes to bed. Tonight, 59 in Knoxville and Newport, 61 around Maryville, Alcoa, 54 for Crossville, 56 for Wartburg, and about 57 Kingston. Now tomorrow, I suspect we will get up to 83. Hazy sun and clouds. Again, that's in the shade. It may feel more like it's 85 or 86 if you're in the full sunshine for sure. But the southwest winds will pick up about 5 to 15 plus tomorrow, so you could say it's a little breezy. 82 for Oak Ridge, 83 for Newport, should reach about 80 degrees in Wartburg tomorrow, and 84 for Middlesboro for high temperatures on Wednesday. Looking ahead to Flag Day, that's tomorrow. Spotty storms, again, mainly south of Interstate 40. 86 on Thursday, a little heating, warming trend. 89, I was at 90 Friday, and 90 on Saturday. But it looks like maybe we'll take a smidge right off to the top, go to about 89, 88. And then Father's Day is Sunday. Don't forget about dear old dad, about 60% chance most of that's in the afternoon. But sadly, Juneteenth right now, which is a federal holiday, banks closed, post office, there should be periods of rain, pretty soggy. It could be beneficial rain because we are still technically under a moderate drought, and every drop helps. But we'll be keeping an eye on that. Again, best chance of rain will be the second half of the weekend, heading into early next week. If you haven't checked out, I hope you will, my Crossville, Tennessee, Cumberland County pictures today. I had two of my premium members come out, both Bud and Yolanda. We had a great time. I love Yolanda's purple shirt. It's got Amazing Grace on there. She was actually heading off to Vacation Bible School to teach. So we didn't have a chance to grab lunch, but I've had lunch with about more than a dozen. I think maybe a dozen and a half now of my premium members. So if you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. We do these things once a week. Pick a town, they pick a town. I go out and take lots of pictures, lots of fun. Don't forget, that is all available to you. Just go to CaptainAccurate.com for details. By the way, the Captain Accurate weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic is free. It's free at the App Store, Google Play. Just search the two words Captain Accurate at the App Store, Google Play, and it also works beautifully on your iPad. You get all the weather alerts, plus 3 extras, plus lightning. What more could you ask for? It's pretty cool if you haven't downloaded it, and it's free. Anyway, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.